Hi guys.
Of darkness and of light, defend with me the liberties of day and mysteries of night.
The Silk Road is a really old network of trade routes. It connected people from Europe, Asia, Africa, and it was how people moved around. It was how they traded things, and it's just little roads here and there that connected more and more places, and it turned into one of the largest trade routes in the world, and it's still going on.
We're walking the Silk Road because we wanted to do a big expedition, and the Silk Road really lends itself to no other way. Walking from one end to the other, we can't canoe it. Biking would have been fast, and we wanted long and hard, and walking was the only way to do the land route that we wanted to do. So we're walking the Silk Road.
My initial thoughts were, that sounds like a pipe dream.
So my first two initial thoughts were, damn, that's going to be a long walk, and they're probably going to forget about this in a few weeks.
So the first time I hear about Silk Walk expedition about 4 years ago when Paul first mentioned it, I was like, you must be crazy.
Well, I'm not sure what it's going to accomplish.
What? You want and your friends want to walk the Silk Road? What?
We just figured we'd let him talk about it, and eventually he would change his mind and do something else.
I don't know, it didn't seem too real. Like,
Yeah.
you and Paul both have, like, loud voices and talk about stuff, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
My initial thought was, well, can you really go there? Is it safe? You know, and having some questions about that, and then some just natural maybe worry about you guys because I care about you.
But my initial thought was, wow, that's a long time. It's a long walk. They're excited. It's a grand adventure, and yeah, we'll see.
Weaving together the story as we walk incorporates a lot of things. It includes taking pictures, it means shooting videos, and it means a lot of writing. Every single day we write down a journal entry, and eventually those journal entries get uploaded to our website, and it has pictures and maybe even videos of that day. And hopefully one day we can look back on this and remember all the good times, but it's not just about us remembering. We really wanted to share our story with our friends and family back home and shed a light on these places where most people don't go.
Yeah, people, places, and purpose is a metric for looking at your life that we learned from our instructor, Mark, at Vermilion. If you have good people in your life who care about you and support you, and you have a place you're connected with, and you have a purpose in that place with those people, like life is doing pretty well.
If one or more of those things is lacking or you're not happy with it, then it's a good indicator that you should strive for some change.
And so we chose those as a lens at which we were going to look at this trip. The biggest people on this trip for me are Paul and Pat. I've spent more time with them than any human I ever have in my entire life, including my family. And that's really what is making the trip what it is the people we're experiencing with. There's also the people along the road who we're meeting, who were really the people that I thought more about in the planning stage of like, okay, I'm really excited to meet all these people along the way. And the majority of people we've met have been generous, have been hospitable, have been stoked for us, have been excited, have been very curious, and just like want to interact. And that's some of the best experience. All of the best experiences we have had have happened because of the people we have met on the road and getting to share those experiences together.
I enjoy seeing how environments influence people, and it's really crazy to me when we're walking through the Gobi and people have a very particular lifestyle that accommodates that place. It's dry, it's arid, there's not a lot going on there, and people treat water differently than other places. It's also been really cool getting to the steppe, and it's these just wide open grasslands. You can see mountains looming in the distance, and there's streams everywhere. You can drink water out of pretty much any tap you want, and they treat water differently. They also have lots of herd animals because that environment, that place can sustain that behavior. It's just amazing walking through places and really noticing the influence of your surroundings and the culture that is built in that place. It's a whole nother level to experience it on foot. We can't zip through or skip certain places, and it's been amazing.
To have purpose in your life means that you have a direction you're going towards, that you have a goal you want to reach. And in a nutshell, our purpose is what we've just been talking about recently. It's walking the Silk Road and connecting these different things. And purpose is not, it doesn't have to be like your life purpose. It can just be, what is your purpose right now? What are you doing right now? And this walk has given us a lot of purpose to do something. But this walk isn't necessarily the rest of our lives.